Good afternoon and welcome to This Week in Athletics. So I'm Chris Capoletti, I'm the athletic director here at TWIA Rushford. It's great to see you again. All right, so I got my handy dandy notes written down. It has been a busy week. All right, so today is July 17th, yesterday was July 16th. NISFA put out a statement, and I'll put it up right here. And so it's going to delay the start of fall sports until September 21st. All right. So we had a start date of August 24th. That has now been pushed to September 21st. All right, what does that mean? So state championships are canceled for the fall. So that means there will be no state championships in any fall sports. The 7-day practice rule is canceled. So some people are getting this a little bit confused. What that means is you can now practice 7 days a week. So if we start on September 21st, you can practice Monday through Monday. Before, you could only practice 6 days, then you had to take a day off. You could not practice 7 days in a row. If we start on September 21st, you can practice every day of the week. Now, what is still in place are the amount of practices per sport. So let's say if you're playing soccer, you need 6 practices in order to play a game. If you play football, you need 10. If you play girls volleyball or cross country, it's 6. So most sports are 6, 6, 6. 6 practices, and then I believe football, I believe baseball, there's a couple other ones that require 10. All right, so it's either 6 practices or 10. But anyways, that's still in place. So geographic scheduling, meaning they want you to schedule games close to your school. We will work on that. Schools with state permission can offer off-season workouts. So I got clarification on that, just so everybody knows. TWIA Rushford athletes cannot practice with their coach. They cannot come and work out. Mr. Wild can't work out with the football team. Mr. Prillo, Mr. White, Ms. Kiesler, no one can work out with their teams. They can't have off-season workouts. I got clarification on that last night, so I don't know what that, again, these are gray. I'm just we're going to deal with what's out there. All right, so CR workouts with their coach right now, not happening. All right, so the condensed season plan. So I'm going to put these up one at a time. All right, boop, here it is. So season 1 would be your winter sports from January 4th to March 13th, 10 weeks. Season 2 from March 1st to May 8th. And then season 3, April 5th to June 12th, each 10 weeks long. Now you look at this and there's a lot of overlap of sports. How are we going to do that? What's going to happen? I don't know. So season 1 is all your winter sports. Season 2 is telling us that it's your fall sports. So fall sports will start March 1st, yet the winter sports don't end till March 13th. And then spring sports are going to start April 5th, yet the fall sports don't. So you can see there's a lot of overlap. What do you do with, let's say I play soccer and baseball. There's a huge conflict. If you play football, baseball, football, track and field, whatever, girls volleyball and softball, girls volleyball and track and so yes, everyone is aware that there's an overlap and that's going to create some natural problems for us. This is just an initial plan. Things can adjust, dates can adjust, but I just want to give you the facts that are out there right now. So no sports until September 21st, and then if they cancel fall sports totally, we're going to go to the condensed season plan starting on January 4th. Now, that may change, but that's why this is a weekly show. We have a lot going on. All right, someone asked me, what are high-risk sports? According to the National Federation of High Schools, these 4 are, I'm going to get them right, football, wrestling, competitive cheerleading, and boys lacrosse. That's what they consider high risk, because the NISFA document that put out referenced high risk sports, and there may be special rules for high risk sports. Now, that's what the NFHS determines as high risk. What does NISFA determine as high risk? I don't know. What does Governor Cuomo talk about as high risk? I don't. So we're just giving you what's out there right now, and we know there are no sports until the earliest September 21st. All right, changing gears a little bit. Lunch. We're going to do lunch every day, Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to noon. All right, and it's going to be at the Cuba Rushford Elementary here in Cuba or at the Rushford Fire Hall in Rushford. Remember, if you need delivery, if you are 18 or younger and you live in our district, 13 townships, come on down. We got a lunch for you. We're serving about 200 lunches a day, 200 lunches, 200 breakfasts a day, and we got room for more. We want, if you're 18 and under, nobody's going hungry this summer. We have a lunch for you. And let's not forget about produce delivery. So produce pickup, I should say. Produce pickup just happened. Today's Friday, just happened this past Tuesday. The next produce will be, I believe, July 28th. All right, and that's every other weekend. It's going to go right through August. I talked to Mr. Leyva. We're hoping that goes all the way to January. So we'll keep you in the know. All right, so I just want to give a mask statement from our superintendent. All right, and here's the statement. I'm going to read it because I don't want to mess it up. I ask that anybody entering, Mr. Gildemeister asks that anybody entering Cuba Rushford school buildings, whether it's a staff member, parent, or construction worker, that you please keep a 6-foot radius around you wearing masks at all time in transit. If you are in for a meeting, once you are seated and socially distanced, masks can come off. So as I enter the building, I have my mask. Before I get out of my car, I put my mask on. All right, so here's my mask. I come into the building. When I'm in the hallway, even if I'm in the hallway alone, I still wear a mask because someone could come out of a door or bump into it. I can't safely socially distance. So when you're in transit walking, you have a mask on. Now, I'm in my room and no one is here. Guess what? I can take my mask off. I'm socially distanced. All right. But if someone was sitting in my room and they're 6 feet over there or 6 feet over there, I could take my mask off. All right. So really, really important that once you're in your meeting or once you're in your classroom and you're socially distanced, you can take your mask off. But if you get up to go somewhere, hallways, walking from parking lot in, when you're here, you have your mask on. All right. Really, really important. Everybody's been great here. I've been working with the tech department. If you don't know, I work summer tech hours every day, Monday through Thursday. And everybody in the hallways wearing their masks. It's important. We're going to wear our masks because I think it's really likely that when we come back to school, probably have to wear a mask. But I don't know. That's not my realm. But right now, in Cuba Rushford, in any of our buildings, you're wearing a mask unless you're seated in your room and you're safely socially distanced. All right, super important. Thank you so much. I'm super disappointed that sports have been pushed to September 21st. There's so many questions. That's what we know right now. Hopefully we start on the 21st of September. If not, we'll go to January 4th. Safety first. We're going to take care of our children. We're going to take care of ourselves, and we'll take care of all those things. All right, Rebel Nation, I'll see you next week on This Week in Athletics, kind of combined with the Rebel Express show a little bit. But anyways, have a great weekend. I'll talk to you later.